Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. This is a reaction to generation comparison from 1901 to 2024, so it's actually into the future. And yeah, this is just comparing generations. In the description it says the greatest generation, the silent generation, baby boomers, generation X, millennials, or generation Y, generation Z, and generation Alpha. It's just for fun, please don't take it seriously. Okay, I don't know really what's going to go into. I guess just the differences in like culture. Or will it go into like more physical aspects? I don't know, but we're going to check this out. Hopefully going to enjoy. It's hot in the UK today and my windows are shut, so I'm pretty warm. So if you hear my fan in the background, you can't actually see it, but if you hear it, it's because I need some sort of ventilation somewhat. I mean, it's not going to help that much, but yeah, I've not got aircon, so it's the best I can do. But yeah, we're going to jump into this, hopefully going to enjoy, and yeah, let's see the comparison and how different I guess they were. And yeah, let me know what generation you're from, and yeah, let's jump into this. Links are also in the description to my Patreon if you want to see some of my reactions, but let's just check this out.
Living Generations Explained. Greatest generation refers.
So I've never actually heard of Greatest Generation. I've never heard of this generation name. Well, I hope it goes into the reasoning for the names, because there's obviously going to be, whatever the generation's called, like Generation Z or Z or whatever, where does it come from?
To the generation of people born between 1901 to 1927. The people of this generation are now 94 to 120 years old. Silent generation refers to the generation of people born between 1928 to 1945. The people of this generation are now 76 to 93 years old. Baby boomers refers to the generation of people born between 1946 to 1964. The people of this generation are now 57 to 75 years old.
So this is the one that my parents are from.
Generation X refers to the generation of people born between 1965 to 1980. The people of this generation are now 41 to 56 years old.
Millennials. Is my older brother from this? My older sister is. My older brother, he's 26. Okay, so he is. But this is from 2 years ago, so yeah, he would have been like 24 when this came out. He was born in 1996, so yeah, he is.
Refers to the generation of people born between 1981 to 1996. The people of this generation are now 25 to 40 years old.
So I'm coming up. I'm the next one. Come on.
Generation Z refers.
Oh god. Wait, what did they do for the characters of this one? Okay, so they are a bit older.
Generation Z refers to the generation of people born between 1997 to 2012. The people of this generation are now 9 to 24 years old.
And after, I don't even know what. Wait, I'm not. It's crazy to me that I'm not even in the youngest generation anymore. God damn.
Generation Alpha refers to the generation of people born between 2013 to 2024. The people of this generation are now 8 years old and under. These are some of the characteristics of the greatest generation. Disciplined, determined, and resilient.
Okay. Makes sense. I mean, in the era they were born, what? World War II. Yeah, I guess it's just a different world as well, but yeah, you definitely had to be resilient, to say the least.
These are some of the characteristics of the silent generation. Traditional, patient, and responsible. These are some of the
I wonder how they judge this, though.
Characteristics of baby boomers. Competitive, confident, and sociable. These are some of the characteristics of Generation X. Independent, skeptical, and flexible.
Generation Z, annoying. Annoying, and annoying. Is that going to be... I'm joking.
These are some of the characteristics of millennials. Risk-taker, ambitious, and self-centered.
Self-centered? Damn.
These are some of the characteristics of Generation...
So it isn't annoying. Go on.
Z. Creative, open-minded, and sensitive.
I'm joking, though.
These are...
How can you judge Generation Alpha? They're like... They're barely touching 10 at this point. Come on, you got to give them a few more years before you decide what they are.
Some of the characteristics of Generation Alpha. Logical, objective, and self-aware. These are some stuffs from the era of the greatest generation.
Oh, this is gonna be cool. So you got the Oldsmobile Curve Dash Yo-Yo, god damn, and Piano Roll.
Oldsmobile Curved Dash, Yo-Yo, and Piano Roll.
Ford
These are
model.
some stuffs from the era of
Slinky?
the silent generation. Ford Model T,
Radio came here, god damn.
Slinky, and Radio. These are some stuffs from the era of baby boomers.
Okay.
Ford
Mustang.
Mustang, Frisbee, and Record Player.
I like how it's showing like a sort of a toy from each era as well, or each generation, like Frisbee, Yo-Yo, Slinky.
These are some stuffs from the era of Generation X.
Walkman.
Holden Commodore, Rubik's Cube, and Walkman. These are some stuffs from the era of millennials. Toyota Prius, Beyblade, and iPod.
Beyblade.
These are some stuffs from the era of
I never had a Bakugan. Never. Never in my life had a Bakugan. I knew what they were, but I never had one.
Generation Z. Honda S2000, Bakugan, and Smart Speaker.
Smart speaker.
These are some stuffs
Fidget spinner. Oh my god, that was a thing and a half. Has a Tesla Cybertruck actually been used though?
from the era of Generation Alpha. Tesla Cybertruck, fidget spinner, and AirPods. These are the iconic hairstyles of the greatest generation.
So we're gonna see the mullet at some point. You're gonna see the mullet. I mean, the female one will probably be the same. I guess just longer hair, or for women. But for men, you're gonna see the mullet at some point. You're gonna get like the quiff or whatever. Probably like the bang or what is it like? What, the curly hair era? That's like the 80s, right? When it was like curly hair mullet or whatever.
These are the iconic hairstyles of the silent generation. These are the iconic hairstyles of baby boomers.
That's like the Beatles era.
These are the iconic hairstyles of Generation X. These are the iconic hairstyles of
That's
millennials.
just me.
These are the
What is this one?
iconic hairstyles of Generation Z. These are the iconic
Generation Alpha, come on. Okay, this video is a bit silly, but I'm enjoying it. But I guess you got to take it with a pinch of salt at this point, because how are they even saying this? They're like 10 years old, and at this point they were 8 or younger.
hairstyles of Generation Alpha. These are some of the most popular idols of the greatest generation. Charlie Chaplin, Gloria Swanson, and F. Scott Fitzgerald. These are some of the most popular idols of the silent generation. Elvis Presley, Marilyn Monroe, and James Dean. These are some of the most popular idols of
I
baby
guess at
boomers.
this point it's just musicians, right?
John Lennon, Mick Jagger, and Bob Dylan. These are some of the most popular idols of Generation X. Michael Jackson, Madonna, and Kurt Cobain. These are some of the most popular idols of
Come on, you got to be showing more than just musicians at this point.
millennials.
Unless that is the case. I guess maybe it is, but...
Beyonce, Justin Bieber, and Taylor Swift.
Millennials for Justin Bieber? I would say it would be Generation Z for Justin... Or Generation Z for Justin Bieber. And Taylor Swift and Beyonce. What's that about?
These are some of the most popular idols of Generation Z.
Who the hell's Lisa? I know Billie Eilish. Who the hell's... I know Billie Eilish and that's it. I guess it's kind of his Generation Z as well, actually. But Justin Bieber would be Generation Z as well. I mean, maybe it's a mixture of the two. I don't know.
Jungkook, Lisa, and Billie Eilish.
I feel like this one I know. Is it like K-pop or something? I'm not sure, but I think so. I don't know. I genuinely don't know who Lisa is.
These are some of the most popular idols of Generation Alpha.
Who
Ryan
is?
Kaji, Anastasia Radzinski,
Is Ryan Kaji the kid review guy, the toy review guy, on YouTube?
and Brooklyn
Don't know,
Prince.
but probably not, to be honest.
These are some of the most popular cartoons of the greatest generation.
Mickey Mouse was from the Greatest Generation. I don't know these two, but Mickey Mouse was from this generation. What? These are just scary. They all kind of look similar as well, but god damn, Mickey Mouse has been for time then.
Felix
I'd love to know before this one as well, from the 1800s, if there was any like what the popular cartoons. Maybe there's cartoons that maybe I've heard about that were from that time as well, but I'm not sure.
the cat, Oswald the Lucky.
I say cartoons, but just sort of child sort of. I don't know, because it wouldn't be cartoons in these times, but you know what I mean. Like, it's just things you could see or whatever.
Rabbit, and Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse.
These are some
Donald
of the
Duck.
most popular cartoons of the silent generation.
And I know all of these. I mean, these are all well known, but damn, I knew they were old, but this old. Tom and Jerry.
Donald Duck, Tom and Jerry, and Bugs Bunny. These are some of the most
Flintstones.
popular cartoons of baby boomers.
I know these.
The Flintstones, Pink Panther, and Winnie the Pooh.
I know Garfield and Scooby Doo. I don't know who this is, which is kind of a surprise because this is a lot more recent. But I have no idea who Doraemon is. I don't know.
These are some of the most popular cartoons of Generation X. Scooby-Doo, Doraemon, and Garfield. These are some of the most popular
Goats,
cartoons
The Simpsons, SpongeBob, and Sonic. I never actually watched Sonic, but well, really SpongeBob. I watched SpongeBob a little bit. I didn't watch it that much as a kid.
of millennials. The Simpsons, SpongeBob SquarePants, and Sonic the Hedgehog.
I'd say SpongeBob would probably go into Gen Z as well, though. To be honest. Ah, this is what I'm talking about. Adventure Time and Gumball. Never watched Rick and Morty, to be honest. I know it's seen as quite funny, but I've never seen it. But Adventure Time was my childhood show, man, and Gumball, to be fair.
These are some of the most popular cartoons of Generation Z. Adventure Time, Gumball, and Rick and Morty.
Well, a regular show could be there as well.
These are some of the most popular cartoons of Generation Alpha. We Bear Bears, Close Enough, and Solar
idea.
Opposites.
Are they even real?
These are some of the most popular fictional heroes of the greatest generation.
Tarzan.
Zorro,
Damn.
Tarzan, and Flash Gordon. These are some of the most
Batman.
popular fictional heroes of the silent generation. Lone Ranger, Batman, and Zorro. These are some of the most
Okay.
popular fictional heroes of baby boomers. Superman, Batman, and James Bond.
Fair.
These are some of the most popular fictional heroes
Oh,
of
and
generation.
Superman and Batman went to the next one as well. Okay, I like how it's actually gone into the next eras, because I sort of you see Batman now, to be fair. Like the Batman films recently have been huge. Superman films, they're not really a thing, are they, anymore? Unless I'm wrong, but Superman was like massive. But you don't really see much of it now. Again, I don't really watch superhero films, so I could be off, but yeah, I don't know.
Generation X. Wonder Woman, Superman, and Batman. These are some of the
Batman
most
again?
popular fictional
Power Rangers. I see. I never really watched Power Rangers, but I always had the little figurines. I loved the little figurines. But I never really watched it. It was little bit too old for me, I think. Spider-Man, I mean, yeah, fairs, and Batman too. Spider-Man will probably go into the next one too. Batman 3 in a row, fairs.
heroes of millennials. Power Rangers, Spider-Man, and Batman. These are some of the most popular fictional heroes of Generation Z.
It's just
Iron
Avengers
Man,
stuff.
Captain America, and Thor.
Yeah, I don't watch Avengers or anything.
These are
And they made a comeback. Fair. Oh, this is like the same as. Oh, that was quite a loud bang. These are the same as 2 generations before, no?
some of the most popular fictional heroes of Generation Alpha. Spider-Man, Wonder Woman, and Batman. These are some of the events that took place during
Okay.
the prime years of the greatest generation.
Great Depression. Oh, they went through tough times, man. But you say prime years, but there's even before World War 1 and 2. You can't really forget that. There may have been like young and kids and stuff, and some may not have been born, but still. But the invention of the television as well.
These are some of
See, yeah, Vietnam War. Of course, that would span through many generations. To be fair, moon landing, JFK assassination.
the events that took place during the prime years of the silent generation.
I guess the Cold War a bit as well.
These are some of the events that took place during the prime years of baby boomers.
Yeah, see, this is just, it seems a lot more, I don't know. I mean, it's still obviously there was wars going on and stuff, but maybe it wasn't affecting a lot of other people that it was affecting before.
These are some of the events that took place during the prime years of Generation X.
What will it show for mine? Because I guess
These are some of the events that took place during the prime years of millennials.
yeah, it's not really going to show prime years for me, is it? Because it's going from 2021, so I'm not really going to have anything. COVID, yeah. I mean, I guess I went through that as well. To be fair, via social media, I kind of was with that. I mean, I sort of grew up on YouTube, but yeah, that's true to us. I didn't really live in a world other than when I was really young, where there wasn't like YouTube and all that stuff. To be honest, a little bit like when I was young, I didn't really care about any of that stuff. I'd just go out and play like football or just, I don't know, you're a kid, you just go to the park. I used to go to the park every day. So I did have like a life without this sort of stuff. So I did kind of experience it, but as like a functioning human, not a kid, it has been like my life, which is kind of sad to think, but it is what it is, I guess.
These are
The rise of AI, China's global domination, the rise of virtual reality. Oh, it's looking good. God damn. What's it going to predict for the one after?
some of the events that took place during the prime years of Generation Z. These are some of the events that took place during the prime years of Generation Alpha.
First humans on Mars, electric cars domination, the fall of the oil industry. I guess it's kind of a prediction based off some things. Well, there we go.
Don't forget to subscribe for more videos.
There we go. I enjoyed the video. It's like it wasn't like a factual video. I guess some of it was, to be fair, but I enjoyed it. You just sort of look at the differences of things that people went through. And yeah, you can definitely see it's got a lot easier for people to get through certain things in the younger generations. But yeah, it's just how it's all changed, I guess. Like you see how it goes to like. So the Greatest Generation, is there names for generations before that? There must be, right? But I guess they weren't as tracked or what it's not as known about and stuff like that. But so is nobody going to talk about how this guy can see into the future and tell us the prime events of Generation Alpha? As someone born in '99, I relate much more to millennials and Gen Z. I'm kind of in the middle as well. I'm 2001, mid 2001. So it is kind of fascinating because some I could sort of see. I'm like in the middle, right? Because I'm kind of close to millennials, to be fair, but yeah, I like how Batman is everywhere, silent to Alpha. I like how they say these events took place and then say 2038 49. It's not that deep though, is it? But hopefully you enjoyed this reaction, and yeah, let me know your thoughts on this. Obviously, if you're from a certain generation from these, let me know your thoughts. And if you're someone who wasn't, which would mean you would be over 123, which I don't even know that anyone on this planet is older than that. Let me know your thoughts too. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed, and yeah, next time I subscribe. Peace.